Hey guys, before we get started this week, we wanted to tell you that Choco Betting number 2 is finally out.
Yeah, for Patreon supporters.
For just $1, you can get access to all the bonus episodes, and this time we have a special guest, Spencer Crittenden, the creator of Harmon Quest on Verve, the great animated D&D television show, as well as the Dungeon Master on Harmontown. He came over, we made Spam sandwiches, and we bet on Chocobo races.
We sure did.
I think it's a really funny episode. So everybody go over to patreon.com/nocat and sign up for the bonus episodes. They should be available right now.
It's never been a better time to be a Patreon supporter of NoCat.
You never thought we would get 2 bonus episodes out in 2 weeks in a row. It's happening. All right, let's start the show.
Bet there's some nasty parasites in this world.
Oh, I bet. You don't want to sleep on the ground without something.
No, and you don't want to eat any undercooked meat.
No, oh boy.
Just don't even touch the fish.
Welcome to No One Can Know About This, a podcast where we play every Final Fantasy. I'm Jeff Ekman.
And I'm Ryan Kazmiski.
And here we go, Season 4, Episode 34.
Yeah, this is the end of Disc 2.
Yeah, we're going to get to the end of Disc 2 here. Last week, we fought the big mech weapon outside of Midgar.
Yeah,
we met him out at the beach.
Well, we had this hilarious moment where we're like, all right, everyone, we're going to stop him here. And he, looked at us and was, not interested and walked away.
So, the last we saw, Weapon checked his watch and turned to watch somewhere else.
Exactly, yeah.
And I think, we're going to head back into Midgar. The big gun from Junon has been moved to Midgar. Mm-hmm. We know that it's attached to the city.
I mean, I really wish that they had shown us how they did that. That would be so awesome to see. Getting pepped up before we go into the end of Disc 2. I mean, this has been a long time coming. I think we should commemorate. This is, a huge, huge thing. This is essentially the climax of the game, basically.
Yeah.
This is everything that, other than Sephiroth, it all goes down here.
Well, we were definitely confused at the time because we expected Disc 3 to have a full third act.
Yeah, we were like, how can there be more than this?
Right. What we didn't know is that it was full of extra shit and just the finale.
Yeah.
So this is the actual big finale, the pre-climax finale.
We're going to go hunt down every one of our rivals and enemies that we've had with Shinra, one at a time.
Mm-hmm. Final confrontations.
We're going to get some more answers about things. I'm not going to. You probably already know.
You're going to find out.
Most of you seem to have played the game
over the next hour or so. You're going to find out. Most of you have played the game.
Yeah. What else about?
Any further ado? Not much. Not much that I can think of.
Well, and also, if you've been looking forward really hard to chocobo breeding, we're closer than ever. Because after Disc 2,
Disc 3 is where it's all going to start getting fun.
Disc 3 is going to be an entirely different game. Anyway, no further ado. That's enough.
All right, let's get into it. Weapon just walked away, and Cloud is standing there, I think still on the beach, going, that was weird.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, let's hurry out of here. Something big, I'm talking really big, is coming.
Yeah, we saw it.
I just had the thought, if we could go back into the Shinra building and meet Kate Sith, the person, with Kate Sith in the party, and have them, look at themselves on the screen that they're looking at.
Well, I hope that's gonna happen.
It better fucking happen.
I cannot believe that you and I in this playthrough had not figured out who Kate Sith is.
I mean, it's somebody who's in the background who we've been mentioning in voiceover every time he's in a scene.
I know, watching it over again, I feel like the last time we saw him, it was really apparent.
It was.
But we still haven't picked up on it.
Anyway, it cuts to the top of the Shinra building where Rufus is having a conversation with Scarlet about the sister Ray.
Yeah, well, he's alone in his office, which has these big windows that look out over the entire city. Mm-hmm. And he's on the radio with all of his lackeys.
And talking to Heidegger.
Mm-hmm.
Ha ha ha, Mr. President. Preparations for Sister Ray are now in order. Anytime is fine. Fire. So now it cuts to a nice, sweeping shot of the giant gun that's been attached to Midgar as it, gets ready to fire. Yeah. I guess this is the Sister Ray?
All the big, pods of fuel or whatever that are attached to the side of the gun start, clicking into place like they're locked and loaded.
Mm-hmm. Now they're going to fire at the weapon that's no longer after them?
No, it's after them, not us.
Oh, okay.
We were fighting it on the beach, and it was
It's I'm going to go over to
Midgar.
Which I thought we were blocking its way, though, was the whole idea.
Yeah, but it just stepped over us.
If it could have always just stepped over us, then why was the plan to stop it there in the first place?
That's why I think it's funny is we really thought we were hot shit, but like we just assumed we were bad enough that it was going to see us as a threat, and instead it was like, I don't even know what those animals are. Like it could just be the wildlife. I'm going to the city.
All right. Oh shit! All the reactors are going live.
We like fly around the city as each reactor around it like sort of like cranks up all the way and like green Mako energy spews out of the top.
They've hooked the whole city's power system into the gun.
In a way, this is like the payoff for like all of the over-explaining about how this city is arranged that happens in the first disc.
Hey, remember this city? From years and years ago?
Yeah, we spent a long time there.
All the Mako reactors are feeding the gun. And now the city is out of power. It's all being used. Yeah, all the lights are off, and the gun gets some magic level of... The barrel starts glowing blue with a circle around it.
Yeah, before it even fires, it's like the universe, in anticipation of this thing firing, creates like a portal of energy around the front of it.
Yeah. Yeah, it blew out the fucking windows at Shinra. Yeah, what was Rufus's experience right there? Just shattered windows and a blast of wind?
I'm sure the shaking was pretty intense because, they do one of those triple things. They, like, edited this so you see it fire 3 times to, like, really show you how hard it is. It's like, quang, quang.
Yeah, and from what I know about, like, earthquake safety with buildings, like, the top of that Shinra building is going to be waving back and forth like fucking craziness.
But, yeah, the shockwave hits the city, the blast, like, fires off.
And the bullet is loose. Whoa.
Yeah, and it fires with so much force that the bullet, like, picks up the earth around it as it sails across the land.
Did it miss? Whoa. Weapon's charging up his weapon. So I think while the bullet is, like, loosed in the air, making its way towards Weapon, like, charges himself up and lets loose, like, a volley of rockets.
Yeah, like, all of the scales on his back, like, lift up. And yeah, it's like he's full of machine guns and rockets.
And he lets loose his bullets.
Yeah, he sends it straight back at him.
A Weapon has bullets. Now, with all the ammunition in the air, we cut to the high wind where we're like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I guess we're just like above these like volleys looking down.
Midgar. Marley. Whoa. Damn.
The like shot from the Mako gun just like plows straight through Weapon without losing any speed.
Yeah.
And he like starts flying backwards as though he's stuck on a rail.
Yeah, the Midgar gun is like a particle accelerator level of like, it just goes through him.
Like, it's not even a fight. It's not a problem at all. They just completely obliterate him.
It went right through Weapon.
I see, they're after Sephiroth, the crater on the northern boundary. Oh, it's like going through Weapon to whatever they're shooting. Yeah, so the Midgar bullet makes its way further north and slams into the northern crater, which had a force field around it, keeping Sephiroth safe.
And yeah, this is like they did like a trick shot here because like at the end of the
Yeah,
day, Shinra
seriously.
is like hyper competent once
How
in a
did
while.
you line this up? Which is Sephiroth's force field. That obviously is not going to be. Oh. It broke the force field.
We did.
Sir, Weapon's been defeated. The barrier has disappeared. Yeah, so Shinra nailed it, like, went right through Weapon and broke the barrier of Sephiroth. However,
There's still the rockets from Weapon coming, so Rufus gets like a phone call that's like, we totally succeeded and brace yourself for like imminent failure.
ultimate fuckage.
Yeah.
Sir, a massive high-density energy is headed towards Midgar. Is that the bullets that he had sent?
Oh, yeah, it must be.
All the people in the streets of Midgar are running around like, run for your lives! What the
Yeah.
fuck? Whoa, Weapon's attacking! Run for your lives! Oh shit, dude. Now we get such a badass full pre-rendered 3D cutscene of Rufus watching as all the rockets start landing on the building around him, and he's just like calmly looking out at it like, I'm I'm
Yeah,
finished.
and then they like cut to like a close up on his face, and it's totally like a clever girl moment. Like he's like
Yeah.
looking out, like well played, weapon. Like,
Whoa. That's fucking amazing. The microphone blew up. Yeah, the rockets slam into the big Shinra office, finally killing Rufus.
yeah, he's done. We don't fight him ever again. Like,
Yeah.
how weird is that?
It
That
is
one boss
surprising.
fight at the beginning, and then never again.
Mic down.
What happened to Sephiroth? Northern Cave. Let's go see what happened to it.
Yeah, I guess.
Should we check on Midgar?
I think so.
When Avalanche was just starting, we used to put up flyers everywhere. And now we're up against Sephiroth. How about that? Feels like a long time ago. It's like we started this whole thing just putting up flyers,
It's a
and now we're like
grassroots campaign.
saving the
Now we're a
world.
big deal.
Now we're gonna fight Sephiroth. I wonder what the inside of that cave looks like. You think Sephiroth's just sitting there waiting for Meteor? I wonder what he's doing in there. Everybody's telling me to go to the fucking Northern Cave.
Am I on the verge of committing another sin? Or am I atoning as best I can for only watching?
Man, if Count Chocula had like a really tragic backstory that he's talking about.
I could have saved them, but I did nothing.
1, 2, 3, I could have saved. I could have saved more. I could have saved more. Should I check out? Nothing in the operation room. This ship has jack shit going on it, really. Level 14, this guy. Can't fucking land on jack shit.
I don't think it's gonna change anything.
Look at the options here. Wait. Or,
Wait.
Yeah,
Why,
yeah.
yeah.
let's go. Oh, we're gonna need the key to get back in, though.
Yeah,
And that's
we
in
can't go
Bone
back
Town.
into Midgar.
Should we try to go to Bone Town, or should we just go to this northern cave like everybody's
Let's go to
telling me?
Northern Cave. I don't think we're gonna not get back into Midgar.
That's true.
We know how now, at least.
I know, and it's not like it's like we gotta do it all before we go fight Sephiroth. It's like, no.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, we have another disc.
Exactly.
We haven't even put it in yet.
Exactly.
I'm not worried about it at all.
Hey, you can land here.
Oh, you can. Great. I tried that. It didn't. Whatever. Now we know.
Where's the northern cave?
Not the north.
Well, thank you. Now we can fly into it without it flanging us off. So we tried going to the North Crater. Mm-hmm. Oh, I should have saved.
Sephiroth's energy barrier is gone.
Sid, can the airship get inside?
Oh, he's my student, ain't he? Of course he can go anywhere.
He's level 14 now. Now we can go in. Right, sorry about that.
I'm gonna look up if the pilot level means anything.
Yo, Kate Sith. Now what? Hold it. Scarlet, Heidegger, what's going on? I love that he's like... I love that the cat waddled over into the corner to talk to somebody that he's talking to in a
Right.
totally other room.
Oh, it's him!
It's him.
It's him!
It's fucking him.
He's Kate Sith! Holy shit!
Yeah, we cut back to the Shinra building and Reeve is standing there.
Yeah, and he's talking to Scarlet and Heidegger.
It's finally been
So
revealed.
It's been like shoved in our face finally.
Yeah, right.
It's
It was really background.
it
up
was
until
it was
now.
the thing
You had
is
to pay,
I think it was really well done. Like
well, the thing
it's-
is, there's Rufus, Rude, Reno, and then Reeve,
well,
and so
that's-
it's like keeping
that's
them
not
all
even
straight.
why I was
like
confused about it.
Well, you're right. I mean, there's a lot of reasons I wasn't sure who
Yeah.
it was, but I'm just pointing out that like they named this guy, but the names even are running together. At least it was during the playthrough for me.
Yeah, and they even, it's like Palmer existed too, and he was just in the back. There's, it was, I don't know. I thought it was well done. I didn't see it coming.
And Reeve is Kate Sith. Wait, have we met him before?
We've seen him in cutscenes. He's like the most reluctant of all of the inner circle. He's always like, wait, we're gonna do that? And they're like, shut up, go to your office, we'll do it.
Was his name?
Is he Palmer?
No, Palmer's the
fat guy. who's
fat
like- yeah.
space guy. No,
I don't remember his name.
Wait.
They're always...
Give me a second. I know this guy's name. My brain is doing this. I almost made a Christopher Reeve joke when seeing that guy, but then there was no opening for that. But because of that, I know this guy's name. What was it?
I can't believe that neither of us can even remember his name.
God, he has a specific name.
It's about to pop up.
God damn it! I wanted to Reeve. God damn. Because I was like, I kept not making the joke that it's like his name is Reeve. He's got to be a good guy. He's Christopher Reeve. He's like
Exactly.
Superman.
Oh my god. He was right in front of us the whole time.
I was hoping it would turn out to be somebody.
I was kind of
hoping.
hoping it was going to be like a degenerate in a basement
That
somewhere
would-
in an office.
That would be better. But you want the satisfaction
But
of
yeah,
it being somebody you've seen.
this makes, you know, this is...
Not the president, to Sister Ray. Ha ha ha. What is it, Rave? You're speaking strangely. Scarlet and Heidegger are weirdly laughing still, even though the president is dead.
Yeah, I mean, I think it just shows how far gone they are into their own, like, mad mechanical engineering.
But Reeve right now is sounding weird to them because he's being a good guy right now.
I think he's talking to...
Using his mind to control Kate Sith right now?
I can't tell if they're saying you sound weird because you're being responsible or you sound weird because you're talking to two people, like, groups at once.
I think it's because he's being responsible. And that they're like, you sound strange. You're speaking goodness.
I could buy that too. But anyway, Reeve, I think, is concerned because he's like, remember how I told the president we shouldn't fire up all the reactors at once?
Right.
He's like, well, now it's a problem because we did, and then, like, the energy output has run away or something like that.
The positive void coefficient or whatever it is gone. There's no more boron. The reactor's output is increasing all by itself. Wait a minute, that's not wise. It must cool for 3 hours or it won't work. Reeve, shut off the machine.
We can't do that. It's inoperable.
Someone has switched the machine over to mainframe operation. We can't operate it from here. What about the mainframe? Who? Somebody's fucking with the mainframes at Shinra.
Yeah, and
we cut over.
No, this is
Hojo.
And it's Hojo.
He's there on the machines doing, like, hitting some computer shit.
Why this guy does not have, like, a tracking bracelet on and somebody's not watching him at all times is totally beyond me.
It's irresponsible. Ha ha ha, just you wait, Sephiroth.
Oh, Hojo was like, I'm going to mad
all the
scientist
Mako that
this
you
thing.
want.
I can't believe they still employ this guy.
Hojo, stop. The cannon, no. Midgar itself is in danger. 1 or 2 Midgars, small price to pay. Alright, you in Midgar right now, Hojo?
Hojo. Show me, Sephiroth. It should be near.
So Hojo has some other plans, it seems.
Yeah, it seems like he's gonna try to, like, I think he wants to shoot more Mako at Sephiroth.
He
to
wants
help him out.
Sephiroth to be helped.
Yeah.
He's saying some crazy shit. Everybody else at Shinra is like, Hojo, what are you doing? And he's like, I will help him.
He's like, I'm going beyond science.
Go beyond the powers of science.
nah.
Before your presence, science is powerless. I hate it, but I'll concede to it. Just let me see it.
So we cut back to the high wind.
Yo, do something, you big cat. Oh, Kate Sith is very ashamed or something.
We're sunk. Hojo's doing this on his own.
Huh?
I don't like this.
You're busted, Reeve. Too late trying to hide it now. Can't you stop the Mako reactor? It's Reeve.
We can't stop it. You're from Shinra, ain't ya? Ain't ya? So why is it impossible?
We came a long way out to here. You better not double-cross us now.
We're good? I can't make you trust me.
You damn fool. Don't you understand anything I'm saying? I don't give a damn about Shinra. If you're a man, no. If you're a human being, you'll save the planet. Don't you even care?
But the reactor made a path for the energy to escape from below.
It did?
Once you open that, it'll be impossible to close it until everything blasts out.
Doesn't make a lot of sense.
I don't really understand reactor construction.
And we can't try to stop the energy from gushing out. An explosion. This blast will be way stronger than when number 1 blew up. So yeah, Avalanche's next mission is to go blow up a Mako reactor at Midgar.
No, to stop them from blowing up.
Right, the other way.
That's our new mission.
That's right.
Damn.
Forget about that. The cannon. We've got to get to Midgar. That's the first thing. We must stop Hojo first. A lot happening right now. We just made it to Sephiroth.
And then we were like, no, we gotta go back.
So now we cut back to the Shinra offices, and Reeve is there talking to Heidegger.
And he's, like, kind of taken charge in the situation. He's been like, here's the deal. Cloud and the others are coming. Stay out of their way. We're going to fix this.
Yeah. Looks like Cloud and the others are on their way. Stay out of the way. The president is dead. Now I'm doing things my way.
Gah ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Heidegger, now I'm going to use the new weapon.
The sister ray.
Hey, wait.
How is Reeve controlling Kate Sith? He's not like in front of a million screens.
He's gotta have some kind of technology to just be able to do it.
Cloud, everybody, sorry. But
But you'll come, won't you?
So anyway, Reeves' power move doesn't work, and Scarlet and Heidegger laugh at his face and just have him arrested.
Yeah, and then we cut back to the High Wind, where Kate Sith is still being controlled by him, I think.
It seems like they must have no way of stopping him from doing this,
Right.
Because they're going to arrest him.
Like
but
he's in the back of the cop car with his eyes closed.
he just closes his eyes and goes like, whatever, I'll just be Kate Sith and I'll bust myself out of prison. Like,
I know. I'm heading for Midgar. Back to Midgar. Oh, wait. In order to get in, we're gonna need the fucking key, right?
I don't know.
It seems like things are pressing.
Maybe we can. Maybe to get into like the lower city, we need a key. Maybe if we just fly the airship there, we'll fly up to Hojo and.
Yeah, you just fly into it. We've reached Midgar.
Yeah, we'll go dig up the key to Midgar and get back into the city that way another time.
yeah, but for now, we have a plan for getting in. That's awesome.
And we're up on the High Wind right now.
If land's a no-go, we'll go by air. Okay, then we'll parachute into Midgar. Fuck yeah.
Sweet.
Look at this. Coming in for a sweet landing.
So we get like a cinematic of the High Wind flying up to Midgar, and behind it is the meteor.
Hovering over the city, we all jump the fuck off.
Yeah, all the little Lego pieces like spread eagle and like skydive into the city.
Yeah, and they pull their chutes late.
Wow. This is so awesome.
Parachuting into the city.
Holy shit.
Pull the cords, guys! None of us land in the same area. We're dispersed all over the city. Heidegger's going after you all. That's why it's dangerous out there. Let's go underground.
Yeah, that was Kate Sith talking, so we know that he's still free to control it.
Yeah.
But I want to point out that, like, the first time you're in Midgar, you're starting from the absolute bottom, and then you got to make it up to get out. And this time, we're coming back, and we're starting at the absolute top.
Yeah, and
skydiving down.
It's really good.
Dude, we're back at Midgar! This place smells gross. Barrett or Tifa?
Your call. I think they're both good.
Spring Teeth. She's got God's hand, dude. Look at how much
Look
better
at
it is.
Wow.
And it's got slots. That's crazy. This is where we go in. Please hurry and come to the Mako cannon.
So Kate Sith like jumps down in the sewer.
Yeah, we're going to follow him.
Well, we're gonna infiltrate a Shinra thing.
Fuck yeah.
And I mean, the music from the very beginning of the game is playing.
Yes.
This is just
This
like
is the opening train sequence
basically,
music.
yeah.
Oh, man. It's really good. The parallels of the beginning and the ending of this, if only I knew that this was the actual ending of the game instead of thinking, we got a whole other disc of story to get through.
Well, as we keep getting through this part, I remember thinking to myself, like, how can there possibly be a
we're
disc
wrapping it all up.
of flying to the northern crater?
Oh, Red has an old score to settle with Hojo.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck do I get over there? Dude, this is so complicated and crazy.
I remember hating this dungeon.
Yeah, we're now in, like, the belly of Midgar, and it's full of ladders and chutes and places to go and places that are, like, hidden that have a chest in it, maybe.
It's even more of an Escher painting than the City of the Ancients. Like, it's just got, like, walkways that it does not make sense how to get to, but you got to get to them, and
vents
chutes
that go, like, through the middle of the air. Like,
Yeah.
they're not, like, near the ceiling.
Yeah, it's a very, and it's a big, huge map where you're really tiny on it.
The way this is designed is ridiculous. What the fuck?
Did you come from here?
No, I can't even. I couldn't tell you how complicated the way this is designed is. Like, there's ladders that clearly you're gonna go to another screen and then find the right ladder and then go back to the other screen and do a thing. Find a box. Is this the ladder I've been looking for? No, but it's a ladder I'm looking for. What do you know? Midgar's a dungeon now.
Yeah, this is pretty cool, though.
No, I like it.
God, we spent so long just here.
Max Ray. Oh, we need to get more high potions. Because, like, while you were in the bathroom, I came over here, and then I tried to jump on a thing here, up above, and then it, like, fell and dropped me down to here. How the fuck do I get back up? Maybe I can get off the ladder halfway up. Can I get off here?
I don't know, man. This is befuddling.
I might have missed, like, the way to a thing. I want to get all the cool stuff.
Yeah, I think you even gave up on getting chests you could see.
Yeah, I was like, I found the exit, and I was like, my brain can't build a map of this place.
Well, yeah, because they don't line up like screens either. Like, you'll walk onto one and you're at a completely different perspective.
Yeah, anyway, we finally make it out of some vent, and we're in, like, a subway system?
I think we're in a subway tunnel, yeah.
And the Turks show up.
Not the Turks. Elena. What are we gonna do? I think it's okay for you to ignore your orders now. Elena, don't act so weak. We've beaten the shit out of these guys. We're Turks, Elena. Yes, sir, you're right. Come on, we got work to do. I'm not really up for it, but our orders were to seek you out and kill. Our company may be in turmoil, but an order's an order. That's the will and the spirit of the Turks. Believe it. You think any Turkish people have beef with this?
I don't know. I have no idea what the Turks are sensitive to, if anything. You know, like, I've never...
The Turkish outcry. I know we have a weird relationship, but we have to end this, like Turks. This has got to be the end of the Turks, right?
Yeah.
They keep saying it's the end.
How crazy would it be if you, like, kill them here? Like, murder them in the subway tunnel?
That would
instead
be so
of them,
fucked up.
instead of just winning and they walk away.
Well,
Like,
because
how
like, we're now
awful.
friends with
I
them. We
know.
beat Don Corneo together.
Yeah, this is just like a fun rivalry at this point.
But I guess we also could have not beaten Don Corneo together at this point. Like, we could have missed Wu-Tai.
yeah, we could have missed Wu-Tai.
And then, like, come here and finish them, and then run into them in Wu-Tai
But
later.
even so, it's like, you know, we know who they like and who they don't like.
Yeah,
we
that
all
would-
know too much
I don't
about
want to
each
kill
other.
him.
I keep finding them in optional spots, like what's-her-name's town. And,
That's why I feel like that submarine, they probably expected us to find it after this. And,
Oh, okay, I guess, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
and then they would be like, well, we keep running into you.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, well,
maybe-
that hurts.
I don't know.
Well, one of them is gone, or... Fucking Christ! Let Tifa stand.
And they really bring it for this final encounter.
Yeah, we're, like, probably at just the right level for this.
I think so.
Tifa, keep throwing Phoenix downs.
I got my Cure 3 to everybody.
Hey, you don't have all anymore. You've used all your alls.
Oh, food.
Cure 3 Cloud.
Shit. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Fuck shit. Yeah, let's call it a day.
Well, maybe we will see them again.
Yeah, I beat the Turks. They all check their watches,
Mm-hmm.
walk away.
Well, they have to survive also, because what if you found Wu-Tai on disc 3?
Right.
See, he does that slow checking his watch and walking away move.
They are really shitty employees. Like, everyone else at Shinra was like, I'd die for the company. And they're like,
I don't know, Hojo is a pretty shitty employee.
Yeah, he sucks too. Sure, with a lot of companies with this kind of power structure, that probably all the people on the bottom are better employees.
Right,
People
yeah.
in charge fucking suck.
Exactly. I don't think we've ever used our turbo ethers.
No, we haven't.
So we start heading down the subway. We make it to, like, a fork where the tunnel goes into two spots.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. That's Yuffie? She's just there? Which direction should I go?
I don't know.
Sid. Which way? Goddamn piece of shit cannon. Which way should we go? Should we go the, lightning way?
Yeah.
So we go left.
Into the crawl space. Don't. Oh, shit.
Yeah, we emerge out of the subway/sewer system, I guess.
I think it's just the subway.
Yeah, okay. And we're at the base of the Shinra building.
Getting close. Oh, shit, dude.
We're back here.
You want to take the stairs?
Uh,
No, the Sister Ray's not this way.
oh.
Oh.
Fuck.
We're at the entrance to the Shinra building,
Yeah,
and
and
Kate
Kate-
Sith comes out of the building going, not this way!
Yeah, but like, why did he run in there if he knew that already?
Wait, Kate Sith came out of the building, or is that roof?
Yeah, he came out and he's like, this is the wrong way.
Right. Going in anyway. I've never even seen the lobby. Look at this place. Oh, should we go, pick up the megaphone?
Oh, yeah, good idea.
What floor is that on? 62? I can't believe you can go in here right now.
This might actually be the only time to pick it up. I'm glad you remembered that. I would not have thought I couldn't even get it.
Back on that floor of the Shinra building, and I'm checking every locker.
Yeah, and this time we can take the megaphone with us because we recognize it as the HP shout instead of a random black megaphone.
HP Shout?
Is that it?
No. It's called a megaphone.
No, that's the name of of it, the HP shaft.
Oh, okay.
It is a megaphone, but the name of it is the HP shaft.
Is there anything else we should get while we're here?
I don't think so.
What secrets may behold? Like, we never spun this thing, you know?
Oh my god.
The Midgar model.
Yeah, we're back in the room with the Midgar model that Jeff was convinced spins in a circle.
Which, and I'm like, maybe now.
I think we even discovered that it must not, and we're like, huh, it seems like it should, and you've forgotten that, and
Yeah.
you're going like, this spins, right?
We-
Like, there's a secret
we had to
didn't
finish
figure
that.
out.
Yeah, I don't know that you can, but I just want to make sure that there's no other secrets in here. They haven't cleaned up the blood.
Yeah, nothing else that I see.
And why can I come out here? Why can I go here?
What do you mean?
To this floor. Some of the floors are locked.
Because we don't have the key card from 65 up. Remember, we fought our way to the top.
Master Fist? What's that? The Pile Bunker?
You did, I think, manage to find a room that we just didn't get to the first time.
I think I'm back down at the lobby right now exploring, because we took the stairs, we
Right,
never
right.
actually went
Yeah,
around here, and
so-
I'm like, the break room.
So now we're picking up, like, level 10 items or something like that.
Look at this huge microwave. Okay, so what is the way, Kate Sith?
Maybe you took the wrong fork.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I took the wrong fork in the subway road, so we got to go back down and around, and
But we're back on the streets of Midgar.
I just realized how great it is that the ultimate megaphone weapon is in the Shinra building, because that's where, like, the Rufus probably was, and, like, that's probably, like,
That's
Rufus's
probably his locker, yeah.
Right?
I mean to say Reeve. I
Yeah.
say Rufus because I can't keep any of the names straight.
I mean, I didn't even correct you. I think I'm not sure either.
but I meant, yeah, this is Reeve's locker.
Reeve, yeah, not
Yeah,
Rufus.
yeah, you're right. That's gotta be... Yeah, that's amazing.
That's really cool. Alright, this is the right way, I think.
So I go back into the subway tunnel and take the other fork, and we come out and we're in like a Midgar alleyway.
This can't be.
Whatever it is, I'm sure it can. Whoa. Maybe it can't. What is it? Is it weapon?
I bet Scarlet is inside of this thing.
Oh, this is Sister Force or whatever?
Yeah, haha, here they come.
Not to be confused with weapon, it is a giant mech machine.
Yeah, Heidegger and Scarlet have found us in the alleyway,
Oh, it's this guy.
which makes me wonder, were they just like walking around in the streets with this going like, man, I hope they turn up.
I hope we run into him.
Yeah, so they really showed up. No, it's Kiahaha and
Yeah,
Giahaha.
it's Scarlet and Heidegger.
You sure did treat us like dogs up till now. You killed off a lot of my precious soldiers. Giahaha, but let's see how you do against anti-weapon artillery. We're gonna use the shit that we were gonna use on weapon on you.
You guys are worthless, but my proud creation is a sure thing.
Heard that before.
Did you guys see us beating up Weapon at the beach, and he decided that we were too bad for him, and he
Yeah, like,
left?
we weren't worth it. I'll show you the destructive power of the Proud Clod.
Proud Claude.
I guess so.
So yeah, they had a terrible name for their special weapon. It's called the Proud Clod. Not like a
Do you think
derogatory
that's
term.
a
Like, this
direct-
guy's a real clod.
Do you think it's like a direct translation?
Must be.
Is it because it's so bulky?
I mean, I'm fucking this guy up. Like, I've got regen on right now, and it's just like, I feel so in control. The epicness of this fight is just extraordinary. Like, the
Yeah.
number of things I'm summoning and magic and fighting, it's just like, if you were just a passerby, you'd be like, holy shit.
Yeah, what the fuck is going on here? Jeez. Is this thing almost dead?
I don't know, man, it's gotta be. Oh, fuck! He reflected us.
Yeah, he put reflect on us, so when we heal ourselves, it actually heals him. And historically, I'm not good at keeping a status like that in my head.
Yeah, and like right as you're going, I feel so in control. Like
Yeah.
he starts doing things that are tricky.
Oh.
Thank God it missed.
Materia jammer must be...
No! Oh, that sucks, dude. That might have really fucked me.
Oh, did you cure 3 again?
Yep.
You gotta stop doing that.
God damn it. God damn it. Oh my God.
Oh, reflect might have worn off. Or no.
I just healed him for like 3,000 3 times in a row.
Within seconds of going, oh fuck, I'm reflected, and you just do it like again and again.
No, because he just healed like 3,000 from the cure 3, and this is gonna do like 600.
God damn it, dude.
But yeah, good recovery.
Thank you. It's an appropriately epic boss fight.
Yeah, seriously.
Fucking missed again.
I feel like those heals might have gotten him like close to full again. There was a few turns where in a couple turns you
We did it.
like,
Okay,
sweet.
Oh my god. Too bad Tifa didn't survive it. Ragnarok. Awesome. Wow, that was a fight.
That was intense.
Not that. This is the Proud Clod. Not the Prod Cloud.
Whoa.
It disappeared. It didn't even blow up.
Okay.
Now we can continue? Good God.
So that was just the second boss fight.
What?
Yes, because you haven't made it to the top yet.
Jeez. Really wish you could have leveled up on that.
I would maybe equip barrier and de-barrier.
Oh, wait, dude.
Oh yeah.
Equip the rag. Put on some rags. Rags to riches.
Cloud's got Ragnarok. No adamant loop in what there was.
We missed it.
We missed it.
But it wasn't even for a sword, so.
Right. So fuck that.
Boy, this thing is beefy. Jeez.
Is this a random fight?
Yeah. Alright.
Jesus.
Holy shit. The bench cannon.
Beach cannon.
What is that?
Holy
God! Dude, like, enough.
The random encounters around here are giant metal, heavily armored tanks.
Yeah, we keep running into these tanks that have like a spiky roller on the front, and they're really fucking us up.
They are tough.
I don't know what to tell you. He really does a lot of damage.
Well, no, it's like she has no fucking hit points.
Give her the HP plus material.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
We still have not figured out at this point that everyone should just have an HP plus on all the time.
We've got a long way to go in this game.
We have a lot to still learn.
Don't
You
take
know
down
what
her
we're gonna get
flag.
rid of is fucking Choco
Oh,
Mug.
get rid of that for sure, yeah.
I mean, her HP just went up 40%. Now she's at 34 instead of 2,000. Now she's got more than Cloud. God, it missed everybody but her. Had enough of this shit. Dude,
Just leave her.
no, I want her to level up. What the fuck? Another bench cannon. That must be like a grenade.
Yeah.
This way, Cloud. That Vince?
Damn! Hojo!
So we're running up the scaffolding of like the big cannon, heading up there, running into Vincent along the way.
Yeah, all of the characters are sort of scattered as though we're all running together.
Boop, bop, boop, 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 bop, bop, bop.
And we find Hojo on the gun's controls, and he's like doing the thing where it looks like he's playing it like a piano, like his arms are just kind of like going up and down.
Hojo, stop right there.
Oh, the failure.
Oh, he's talking about
At
me.
least remember my name. It's Cloud. Every time I see you, it pains me. I had so little scientific sense. I validated you as a failed project. But you're the only one that succeeded as a Sephiroth clone. I'm even beginning to hate myself.
None of that matters. Just stop this nonsense.
Nonsense? Sephiroth seems to be counting on the energy. So I'm going to lend him a hand. Why? Why do that? Quit asking me why, you moron. My son is in need of power and help. That's the... Oh, right, because Sephiroth is... Right. Although he doesn't know.
Ha 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 ha. What will Sephiroth think when he finds out I'm his father? Always looking down on me like that. Ha ha ha.
Sephiroth is your son? How does that work exactly?
I thought it was Professor Gast or something. I offered the woman with my child to Professor Gast's Genova project.
Oh, so he got a woman pregnant, and then they stuffed her full of Genova.
Uh-huh. When Sephiroth was still in the womb, we took the cells of Genova. Ha 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 ha. I can't believe you're the one who did this.
He's like, it's really funny when you think about it.
The illusionary crime against Sephiroth. You created the monster that's now going to destroy everything.
Yeah. I was defeated by my desire to become a scientist. I lost last time as well. I've injected Genova's cells into my own body.
Oh shit, now we're going to fight.
It
Hojo.
turned out so well for all the other ones.
Yeah, so then I decided to do it to me.
I felt left out of the reunion.
He. Here are my results.
I feel like this is going to be hard.
I bet.
So that's it. Luke, Hojo is your father.
Yeah, I mean, Hojo kind of reveals himself to be, like, actually the main villain of the game right
Yeah.
here. Like, he's the cause of all of this.
He's made Sephiroth happen, and now he's going to make the end of the world happen by giving all of the extra energy to Sephiroth to end the world.
Yeah. He kind of has been ensuring that this would happen the whole time.
Yeah, and now he's taken the crazy step of injecting himself with Genova cells. So he's going to become a weird monster shapeshifter thing.
And we're going to beat the shit out of him.
This whole area has been fucking insanely tough. I killed one of those things.
I think you got them both.
Ha, now let's see how the Mako juice is reacting. Not great. Did the Mako juice just kill him? Like he was like...
Oh, here he is.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
He injected himself with Genova cells.
Yeah, Hojo truly has become an abomination.
Yeah, he's very much like The Thing from John Carpenter's The Thing. He's got parts that might be some kind of animal. He has parts that are just teeth. You know, he's like, whatever.
It really is like playing through an entire TV series or something.
Yeah, that's what I meant, like, when I was talking about the Avatar thing. And,
Yeah, you could probably make a good TV show out of this. I'm sure they've tried and made a few terrible TV shows out of this.
Well, the thing that they don't seem to do is, like, try to make a TV show out of this story. Like, they try to make like Final Fantasy stuff.
Yeah,
and it's like, we're gonna make our own new
secondary
thing.
movies and stuff.
Like, if you tried to tell this story as, like, a 4-season, 5-season TV show, put all of the money into it.
Yeah, you could probably adapt this to something pretty great.
Or you could just make the game again, except this time make it like 4 or 5 or fuck it, 10 games.
Endless games.
Of course, there's a lot of loose ends and rough edges, but in the adaptation, you would hopefully say something about that. And then you'd cast Ryan Gosling as Cloud.
Oh god. Yeah, for some reason I was like, no, it's still like it's like done like Avatar. It's like CG still.
Sarah Johansson as Tifa.
Sarah Johansson? Scarlett Johansson.
Sorry.
As Tifa?
Yeah, just because she's hot, she sells movies, dude. She's the lead chick. She's gotta be in it.
Right. Oh, we tried this.
I'm not talking about my dream casting. I'm talking about my fear.
What's gonna happen? Yeah.
Like every anime adaptation they've done, that like Ghost in the Shell, for instance, of just like why? Why did you do this? What were you thinking? Do you like Ghost in the Shell?
They were thinking about money right
now.
And I doubt they do. I bet whoever bought it was like told that it's a successful franchise and that it would be lucrative. I feel like there's harder, more epic boss fights in this than any other game by far.
Yeah.
It's like what is him? What is he doing? Is he self-destructing? Or is he like injecting more and becoming something else? What is he now? Oh no! Fuck. Now he's morphed into a weird demon with a tail that's floating.
It's like Hojo's having a blast with the Genova cells. Like, he's really put a lot of thought into, and then I'll just transform into this. I thought of so many things I can turn into.
Is Cloud confused? Cloud attacks Tifa.
For some reason.
What happened?
I have no idea. I have a shitty theory that you hit attack when the bad guy was technically not there anymore.
That's what I was thinking, is that I somehow accidentally attacked Tifa or something, like there's no real explanation.
They better have that kind of shit smoothed out by the next one, because that's just crazy. Yeah, the number of times you make an error and it's the game's fault is high.
This boss fight alone is like the level at which the final boss fights work on, usually. Mm-hmm. Haley, shut up. Fuck.
Yes!
Okay.
Oh.
Dude.
Wow, that was so tense.
Dude.
And with that, I think all of our Shinra enemies are dead.
Yeah, we've gone up the whole chain.
Yeah, I mean, Palmer, I guess, is still alive out there somewhere, but I guess he's not. He's a comedy threat.
Yeah, he's a comedy threat. And yeah, the Turks, too.
Yeah, the Turks survived the game.
The last person who would be left would be Rufus, and Weapon took care of him already. So, yeah.
Shinra down. We defeated you.
Barrett, you should be proud.
Yeah, we defeated Shinra by saving Midgar. It's
pretty
awesome.
Fucking awesome. Yeah. Got a power source out of the deal.
Come here.
Take that, Hojo.
So Jeff, you defeated Hojo.
Well,
that was a tough fight.
It was.
Now we are. I guess we're trying to stop the gun from going off.
Yeah, we're all left standing in front of the console that Hojo was manipulating.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe Sephiroth is Hojo's son.
I can't believe it's all connected by a series of insane coincidences.
The father, the papa, the
Papa?
So we're back on the high wind. We handled... Midgar did not melt down. It's all good.
Everything, we shut off the machines.
Shinra's finished. Meteor's gonna fall in about, 5 minutes or so.
7 more days.
Oh.
That's what Grandfather said.
Okay.
Red knows like exactly how long the meteor will fall on us, which it is crazy that no one has asked this question until now.
How much more time do we have?
Yeah.
So it's 7 days.
You want to see everyone in Cosmo Canyon again, right?
Yes.
Yes.
You want to see Marlene, right? Don't ask me that, you fucking idiot. We'll beat Sephiroth. Then, if we don't release the power of Holy in 7 days, there won't be a planet left to protect. If we can't beat Sephiroth, it's as good as death for us. We'll just go a few days sooner than the rest who will die from Meteor. Yeah, that's a reasonable thought.
Yeah, they're like, if everybody's gonna die anyway, we'll just die a few days earlier. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, but I think Cloud he's getting at something here.
Don't be thinking you're gonna lose before you even fight.
No. What I meant was, what are we all fighting for? I want us to all to understand that. Save the
We need to
planet
make
for
sure we
future
know our
planet.
own
Sure,
motivations.
that's all fine. But really, is that really how it is? For me, this is a personal feud. I want to beat Sephiroth and settle my past.
Yeah.
Saving the planet just happens to be part of that.
Okay, well, good for everybody then.
I've been thinking. I think we all are fighting for ourselves. For ourselves, and that's someone. Something, whatever it is, that's important to us.
We all have our own shit.
Oh, really? You've been thinking, and I've come to this conclusion.
Everybody has their
Everyone
own
has
stuff.
a motivation.
That's what we're fighting for.
That's why we keep up this battle for the planet.
You're right. It sounds cool saying it's to save the planet, but I was the one who blew up that Mako reactor. Looking back on it now, I can see that wasn't the right way to do things. I made a lot of friends and innocent bystanders suffer. At first, it was revenge against Shinra for attacking my town. But now, yeah, I'm fighting for Marlene. All of you, get off the ship and find out your reasons for yourselves. We have 7 days. I want you to make sure, and then I want you to come back.
I mean, narratively, this is a brilliant idea. In reality, what the fuck are you talking about? We just opened up the way to Sephiroth. We gotta stop this guy as quickly as possible.
The execution of this is a little clumsy.
Like, like it's that attitude of like, I'm gonna come in just under the wire.
I mean, I think the way they could redo it to make it work is he could be like, he's kind of like the coach. He's like, I want your motivation like clear in your mind. This is a final thing. We got to go into this like eyes wide open. We can't just be charged up on adrenaline.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, as much as I don't think it makes sense, I love it. And I think it should happen.
Maybe none of us will come back. Meteor's gonna kill us all anyway. Let's just forget any useless struggling.
I know why I'm fighting. I'm fighting to save the planet, and that's that. But besides that, there's something personal too. God, yeah.
Yeah, you said. You just
a very
said.
personal memory I have. What about you all? I want you all to find something within yourselves. If you don't find it, then that's okay too. You can't fight without a reason, right? So I won't hold it against you if you don't come back.
So yeah, everyone goes off to go, I guess, like see their loved ones or whatever their motivation is.
Say their final goodbyes.
Abuse Shira, I guess. I'm not really sure what Sid would do. And yeah, Cloud and Tifa are left alone. This felt to me like at one point in development, they must have had an idea here where there was going to be like a segment where you go do everyone's thing or
right,
something.
and you go off as each person individually and do a little story. Yeah, that would make sense.
That's not what happens.
No.
What are you gonna do, Tifa?
Did you forget? I'm all alone. I don't have anywhere to go. You're my thing.
Yeah.
Everyone's gone.
So now it cuts to a romantic, windy cliff.
Yeah, Cloud and Tifa hop off onto, I don't know if it's meant to feel this way, but it feels cold here.
It does.
It feels like very windy.
They're on like a field with a beautiful view, and the high wind is hovering right above them.
Yeah, we don't have anywhere or anyone to go home to. But I'm sure someday they'll come back, don't you think? I wonder.
Oh, they just must mean the people that left the ship.
Right. Everyone has
Someday.
an
Hopefully in a couple
Right, hopefully
days.
within 7. That's alright. Even if no one comes back. As long as I'm with you, as long as you're by my side, I won't give up even if I'm scared. No matter how close we are, we were far apart before this. But when we were in the life stream surrounded by all those screams of anguish, I thought I heard your voice.
Sniff, you probably don't remember this, but deep in my heart, I heard you calling my name. Or at least I thought I did.
Yeah, at the time I heard you calling me. You were calling me back from the stream of consciousness in the life stream.
The consciousness
After
stream.
all, I promised that if anything were ever to happen to you, I would come help. We all know how promises work, too. They are unbreakable.
Yep. Cloud, do you think that stars can hear us?
What?
Do you think they can see how hard we're fighting for them?
I don't know, but whether they are or not, we still have to do what we can and believe in ourselves. Someday we'll find the answer, right, Tifa? That's what I learned from you when I was in the live stream. Hey, Tifa, there are lots of things I wanted to talk to you about. But now that we're together like this, I don't know what I really wanted to say. I guess nothing's changed at all. Kind of makes you want to laugh.
It's like, wait, I thought of what I wanted to say. I'm really sad Eris is gone.
Yeah.
'Cause I loved her. This scene is really interesting because it's kind of like the mirror of the water tower scene in like the very beginning of the game with Cloud and Tifa under the stars.
You're right. I think the characters are even staged the same way. Like as when they're going like, you remember that night and Tifa's kind of looking out and Cloud is looking another way.
Yeah.
Which is awesome because the first part of the game kind of makes you think there's like a love triangle going on, and you kind of are in the mindset of like, oh, who am I gonna get with? And it's on kind of like a crush level.
Right.
And then after Eris dies, like all of that kind of goes away. Tifa and Cloud don't get like flirty, but then they actually form a connection.
Right. It's
And
like
it pays off here.
Yeah.
Glad words aren't the only thing that tell people what you're thinking.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god, yes.
Physical intimacy is another one.
Is this gonna happen in this game?
I don't know. We've got 7 days, and the world's about to end. Like, you know, this is what people do.
It is. It's like, I want you all to get off the ship for a few days. For your own reasons.
You go off and find yourselves. Tifa, you stay. Whoa.
Well, close enough, I guess.
Yeah.
Cuts to later, like it goes to black and fades up, and Cloud and Tifa are like spooning on a windy rock.
Yeah, the windy rock. And it's like almost dawn. It's almost dawn. Sorry, did I wake you? It's almost dawn, Tifa. Good morning, Cloud. Give me a little longer, just a little bit longer. This has got to be like they had sex on this rock at night, and then they're like, really what's happening here is that they're holding each other naked. And he's like, it's morning.
I mean, they're
and she's
probably
like,
wearing clothes. Look at listen to
it
how
is
windy
cold.
It is.
Like, yeah, you're
listen
right.
to this. You don't just hang out naked on this rock.
This day will never come again, so let me have this moment.
They probably did it.
I think they did. Yeah, okay.
You can do it with most of your clothes on.
This is probably the last time we'll have together. Well, it's not like she's wearing a lot of, like, very warm clothing. She doesn't have a lot of layers. Only to her character. Boo-ba, boo-boo-ba. So now the sun comes fully up. We're still there hanging out under the airship. So we're just chilling under the airship while everybody goes off and finds themselves? For, like, days?
How are they supposed to get to the places they were going without the airship?
That's a really good point.
Are they like fighting random encounters one-on-one, like walking their way back to Cosmo Canyon?
We better go.
It's alright, Tifa. Said so yourself yesterday. At least we don't have to go on alone.
Okay, let's go. This part's weird. The airship is too big for just the two of us. Yeah, it's a little lonely without everyone. Don't worry, it'll be okay. We've got the whole airship to ourselves.
I'll make a big enough ruckus for everyone.
I'm glad they gave that line to Cloud instead of Tifa.
Besides, I'm the pilot. No more flying around casually like before. We won't have time to feel lonely. Huh? Oh.
It's moving.
Oh, hey.
Barrett and Sid found themselves, I guess. Oh, is that okay with you?
I can't believe they're surprised that everyone is back.
I know.
They're playing this like they're both well, it's going to be different with just the two of us running the airship.
Since nobody else came back, it doesn't make any fucking sense.
course.
All of our friends are showing up.
Of course, everybody is back.
Oh, here's Red.
Oh, they're all back.
Why didn't you tell me? Hey, Red 13. If you butt in now, you'll never know what they'll say later. Were you watching? Oh, she's so embarrassed. Oh, God, she's falling to the floor. She's so
Throwing up.
embarrassed. Vincent, what a weird part.
We don't like really
Why
see
such a puzzled look? You don't want me to come?
No, it's just that you're always so cold. I thought you didn't care what was happening.
Cool? I guess that's just how I am. Sorry.
Well, looky here. The Shinra managers come back.
It's just crazy to me how quickly it happened. Like, they're like, goodbye.
One night.
We're going to have some sex. Goodbye. And then
All it would have taken was them to talk about this in a slightly different way. Like, they could have even had Barrett go, like, before we do this, I'd like to see Marlene.
Yeah,
Like, the
right.
characters could have been like,
Right.
I want to see my
instead
loved
of
ones.
Cloud
Like,
kicking everybody off.
instead of, Cloud giving his weird speech
and
about,
where did
like...
Vincent go? To the fucking waterfall?
He probably just went back to the Shinra mansion and just hung out in there. I mean, I don't...
When Kate Sith went off to find himself, what did Reeve do? Like, is he arrested? What are you talking about?
I mean, maybe Reeve, like, had Kate Sith break him out of jail or something.
Sure,
I
but
mean,
Kate Sith came back too.
I wonder if they even left.
I mean, I think they even imply that some of them at least didn't leave because Tifa's like, "Were you watching?"
Yeah,
I mean,
like-
you think Sid and Barrett were on the deck, and Sid's like, "Ooh, what do you think they're doing down there?"
Excuse me, but I wanted to come with the main group, but I couldn't get away, so some people in Midgar took me in, and now I'm in the controls of this thing still. And
I know I have a stuffed animal body, but I'll work really hard. We know you have a real body too, motherfucker.
I guess that's everyone. No, what about Yuffie and Yuffie?
Yeah, she's like, no, Yuffie's missing.
Yeah, okay.
Red.
She ain't gonna show up. At least this time she didn't steal our materia. Guess we gotta be thankful for that.
Yuffie literally drops in from the ceiling.
Yeah, she was just sleeping in the rafters, I guess.
How could you say that? I came all the way here after being seasick as a dog. I didn't go through all that just to have you guys have the best parts all to yourselves.
Welcome back, Yuffie. Cloud, that's so nice of you to say that. You sick?
Well, whatever. I'm gonna be in my reserved seat in the hall waiting.
What a weird thing. Because we went off and learned about everybody's pasts.
Yeah.
Even Vincent. Thanks, everyone. But we didn't come back for your spiky-headed ass. We came back for Marlene. Guess it's just my, feelings or something. I ain't got no words now.
Oh, well, she's not here. She left us a window of opportunity.
Marlene did?
I think they're talking about Eris.
We can't let it go like this.
Eris. She was smiling to the end. We have to do something or that smile will just freeze like that. Let's all go together. Memories of it. This part is written worse. This is like...
Yeah, this is poorly written.
Although she should have returned to the planet by now, something stopped her and now she's stuck. We've got to let go of Eris's memory.
We have to forget about Eris. Erase her from our consciousness.
This part makes me want to yell at the game developers, like, you had us. We're feeling the moment. Like, don't worry
You
about
had us
it.
at hello.
Like, you don't need to keep... It's like they're worried that this is not going to be impactful enough or
Right.
something after everything that just happened.
No. We were paying attention.
Yeah.
We weren't Xing through.
Has anyone here changed their mind? Or I'm counting on you, Sid.
Yeah. The two levers here that have been bugging me for a while now. Oh yeah, you mentioned
Yeah,
that.
he's gonna fly.
Let's try them out.
Somebody installed some awesome new thing in the Highwind that Sid wasn't even aware of, and he's been eyeing it like, I want to push that button. Let's do. I think now is the
I
time.
found my reason for sticking around.
All right, so what should I do? You designed this thing and installed it. You don't know how it works?
I think he's saying, where should I go?
Yeah, okay. This is our last battle. Our target is the North Cave. Our enemy is Sephiroth. So let's move out. Whee!
Now we get a cutscene where the Highwind like reveals it has rocket engines and like pulls them out from compartments.
Shinra loves having, like, way too many methods of propulsion on a thing, you know?
Yeah, they do.
So the third disc is for fun? Third disc has nothing on it?
I don't think that's the case.
Like, we're just gonna go to Sephiroth right now, and
It feels like we could, right? Like, what else is even...
we're almost to the North Cave. We're on our way, Sephiroth. Man, I'm gonna stick it to him.
What is it, Sid?
Big.
Some incredible force losing control.
Red lights are flashing.
Yeah, like
Alarms are going
as
off.
we approach the northern cave, something's going wrong.
Get the hell out of here, flunkies. Didn't I tell you all to go home?
Oh, all of his crew, they care too much.
Yes, sir. This is our home.
Oh, stop trying to act so cool. All right, you jokers. Hold me down with everything you got. They're holding him down as he... Geronimo!
Oh, is the ship crashing?
Maybe? Oh, shit!
End disc 2.
End of disc 2.
As the ship goes down, and, like crashing, like white light, Sid going, "Hold me down or I'll fly away from the controls." Like,
Right.
Catastrophe. The disc ends.
And it's time to insert disc 3.
2:48 on Thursday. End of disc 2.
Disc 2 took us like a day and a half. Please insert disc 3! Oh, fuck.
The image we're looking at of please insert disc 3 is of Kate Sith looking up at Chocobo Racing going, yay!
Yeah, he's jumping in the air with his fists raised.
This is your future.
I'm up. I'm winning.
Yeah, no worries.
Well, I'm gonna need to eat. Yeah, you should eat something. Or we should get something for you.
We need to figure out what we're gonna do, because, like, I don't think we have food for dinner. I don't really want to go out right now.
I think we have to, though.
Yeah.
Like, there's not gonna be a more opportune time.
No. I don't think there is.
Oh, maybe getting out will make me feel better. I don't know. Want some pants.
I love it. The picture for please insert disc 3 is of Chocobo Racing.
It's the gold sauce, yeah. Like, is this disc going to be like, you can go beat Sephiroth if you want, but there's still Chocobo Racing?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
it, though.
That's the only other thing.
And that's episode 34 and the end of disc 2.
Essentially the end of the game, basically.
In a lot of ways, the end of the story. I mean, there's one last thing to do
There's
with
a
the
couple.
story.
There's a couple things to see.
Couple
yet.
little things, you know. Yeah, we're gonna go to Cosmo Canyon, and we're gonna go to the.
We're gonna take a trip to the Shinra Mansion again at some point.
Yeah, and the waterfall. I think again. There's like
yeah.
some cutscenes around, but for the most part, we're heading into.
This is a whole new game.
The whole
with
new-
a whole new goal.
This is the third act of our season.
Yeah.
That's the thing. They didn't do a third act of their story, but they certainly provided
well, they
a third
did.
act
We
of this
just
season.
we just finished it,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they didn't put an act on this disc.
Right. We did.
Man, I am excited because this is gonna get weird.
This
And
is where the roller coaster really crests the hill and starts a precipitous drop.
well, because we have to leave the cabin on Friday, correct?
Right. We have the rest of this day, and then
The next day we gotta leave.
the next day we drive back and then continue playing at my apartment that day. Mm-hmm. And then we started playing on a semi-regular basis for the next couple of weeks.
Yeah. How many episodes do we estimate we have left in the season? Even
After
though
this?
even though this game is like over.
13, and at least one of them is a two-parter.
Holy fucking shit. Oh,
Yeah.
man, this game, I want to commemorate it here because things are about to really change.
Yeah.
This game is fucking amazing.
This game is so good.
I mean, I can't believe how good it is. It has probably the worst translation of any of them that we've played in a lot of ways. 'Cause
Yeah.
they're trying to say more complicated stuff than in any of the previous ones.
I mean,
too.
4 really...
4 was terrible, but I mean, yeah, okay, 4 has bad translation.
But yeah, you
has
get your
real
point,
problems,
because
but
there's so much dialogue.
the fact
in
that
this.
they got all of that across to us
Yeah.
and it was effective is amazing.
It was weird to me that, like, the go off and find yourself and say goodbye to everybody moment, because in the game, like I said, you spend a bunch of time going to each person's
Yeah.
village and dealing with their own stuff.
We've learned all of that. It's
So-
weird to think that the characters themselves would not be aware of this,
Right.
but Cloud is.
Yeah.
It's really a moment where you kind of want to go like, Cloud, did you take something earlier? Like, this
Right.
speech came out of nowhere.
Yeah. I also want to acknowledge just how great the parallel is that, you know, the game starts with you blowing up a Mako reactor to try to save Midgar, and then it ends with you stopping all the reactors exploding to save Midgar.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's masterful.
Yeah, in that way, like, you know, we talk about the broad strokes, and like, holy shit, they were able to have a level of cohesion that's like, you don't see it until you're this far in, where you can take a step back and go like, oh, it's cohesive in ways that connect, like, things that happen like tens of hours apart.
Yeah, the front and the back match up like identically. Like it has a symmetry to it that's very nice.
That feels good.
That kind of symmetry that makes your hairs stand up as you go like patterns.
My brain recognized pattern.
Yes.
Well, next week we're gonna start disc 3, which is exciting.
Yeah, this is going to be refreshing for me because a big part of what's sort of hard about this is parsing out the story, and that's all over now.
Right. And another thing about it is, like, this is the part that was most emotionally damaging to me, and it was so long ago now that I've forgotten the places I've gotten
just
to.
how bad it was.
Right.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be reminded of that as we edit these final episodes.
Yeah, because, you know, if one of the main questions of the show was, like, why do we do this? The answer to that question in this game and in 6 was, like, because these games are awesome.
Great. Up until now. If we ended this season by now-ish, or by, like, if we just skip to the finale where we go into the final dungeon, yeah, you would know why people would want to do it. And oh boy,
there's a lot coming up, and I'm excited. It'll be like a brand new show.
Yeah, so get excited for all of that. Oh, do you want to enter the live stream and see if there's any messages out there for us?
Yeah, let out like a great big mind burp and let your consciousness flow out into the giant burp of the universe.
All right, just getting a little bit of gas ready for that, and here comes the belch. Wow, that I feel a lot lighter after that burp.
It's always a satisfying thing.
And, oh, I see the message. It's floating towards me right now. The message reads, do you love creating Dungeons & Dragons characters? Do you have awesome builds and sick, nasty backstories with very specific ideas about what they look like? Do you wish you could have your sweet dungeon child fully realized as a bangin' color illustration? If this sounds like you, then you should probably hit up Skullboy over at Better Legends Illustration and Design. He's been drawing people's RPG characters for at least 1,000 years, and he has the portfolio to back up that ridiculous claim. You can check out his work at betterlegends.com or on his Twitter at better_legends for more info. His DMs are always open, and his wizards are always fresh. The idea of getting somebody to do a full illustration of a D&D character that you've been playing with, or getting ready for, a new campaign even, is such an awesome idea. And we looked over at betterlegends.com, which is Skullboy's website, and he's incredible.
Yeah, it's all pretty awesome. It looks great. So if you're looking for any kind of illustration for your campaign or anything at all, you should check it out. He has a lot of art from fantasy role-playing and other various topics on there.
Yeah, I strongly...
Pretty unique style, too. Not your typical fare.
Recommend, go check out betterlegends.com, spelled how you would expect it. Thank you so much to Skullboy.
Yes, thank you. We appreciate it.
And let's get out of here. And we're back. If you're interested in a live stream message, they're just $25 a piece. Just email nocatpodcast@gmail.com with the subject line live stream. We do payments through PayPal, so just send us a message. And it can be whatever you want it to be. It doesn't have to be an ad, but it totally can be. And with that, please rate and review us on Apple Podcasts or wherever the hell you want.
Yeah, I hear all kinds of different podcatchers are out there and thriving.
Yeah, Overcast is one.
Can you review things there?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Well,
I think you can star episodes. You can put a star on episodes. What that does, I have no idea.
Okay, well, just for good measure, star us.
Star us on Overcast. Thank you so much to the people who support us on Patreon. If you're interested in the Patreon, it's patreon.com/nocat. That's NOCKAT. We've got the video version. We've got bonus episodes. We've got... You can get the episodes early if you want for just $1.
Yeah, we really appreciate our Patreon supporters. You're the ones who got us all the way to Final Fantasy VII and to this moment. I like, if we hadn't gotten that support, I really don't think we would have made it this far.
That's definitely true. And follow us on the social medias. We're at No Cap Podcast, and we post about when we do Twitch streams, which usually is Friday afternoons Pacific time into the evening.
But then sometimes we just want to play a game, so we'll maybe have surprise streams. I'm not sure. We're figuring it out still.
By the time this airs, it'll have been figured out. If you do want to follow us on Twitch, we're twitch.tv/NoCapPodcast.
Yeah, that's true. More facts about stuff we have. We have merchandise at
Etsy.com.
You would think by now we would have written this all into a list to make this less cumbersome, but
I've gotten to a place where I can remember it all and to hit it all pretty much.
I've started enjoying
it's awful
failing at this.
Yeah, it's I hate it. So go do all the things so we can... I guess we're never going to stop saying this shit towards the end of the episodes.
I don't think so, but...
if you do them, we'll know why we're doing it?
Well, it's just, if you want to support the show, these are the options we have, and we appreciate the support.
Yeah. I think that's all of them.
Okay.
All right, let's have dessert.
Okay.
What do you want? Oh, you know what we should have is, do you remember when we had those, like, fried banana things where, like, not the fried banana, but when it was, like, mushed up into, like, a
those,
dumpling?
Like, fried banana dumplings?
Yeah.
Sure, I can eat those.
All right, let's have, they came with the charlotte sauce.
Charlotte?
I accidentally, in the episode, and I always remember it, I called it, I was like, oh, it came with charlotte sauce.
Okay, so fried banana dumplings with charlotte sauce.
Yeah, whatever the fuck that is. Here it comes.
Nathan had volunteered to plan the photo booth, but I have not heard from him in several months. If anyone would be willing to volunteer, please email me on a separate thread.
There's no need to reply all.
Yeah.